Welcome to our tribute video, a heartfelt space to honor those we've lost and celebrate the lasting impact they've made. Today, we reflect on their remarkable journeys, cherish their memories, and pay tribute to their legacies. We'll also discuss the recent struggles of WWE star Eric Bischoff, whose story has touched fans around the world. Join us in remembering these incredible individuals and ensuring their legacies continue to inspire. Subscribe to be part of our supportive community and keep their stories alive. Chris Candido, born on March 21, 1972, in Edgewater Park, New Jersey, was an influential American professional wrestler known for his charisma, athleticism, and contributions to the wrestling industry. He began his wrestling career in the early 1990s, quickly gaining recognition for his high-flying style and engaging personality. Candido made a name for himself in various promotions, including the East Coast Wrestling Association, ECWA, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, where he was often recognized for his work as part of tag teams. Candido achieved significant fame in Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, during the mid-1990s, where he showcased his versatility as both a singles competitor and a tag team wrestler. He was a member of the notorious Triple Threat faction, alongside Shane Douglas and Bam Bam Bigelow. His in-ring skills and ability to connect with the audience helped him become a fan favorite. He also held the ECW World Tag Team Championship multiple times, solidifying his status as one of the top talents in the promotion. In addition to his success in ECW, Candido had stints in WCW and TNA, total non-stop action wrestling, where he continued to demonstrate his talent and charisma. Tragically, his life was cut short when he passed away, at the age of 43, due to a blood clot following surgery. Candido is remembered not only for his contributions to wrestling, but also for his vibrant personality and impact on the wrestling community, leaving behind a lasting legacy. Don Serrano is a retired professional wrestler, best known for his performances in various regional promotions throughout the United States during the 1980s and early 1990s. Born on July 6, 1961, Serrano developed a passion for wrestling at a young age, inspired by the larger-than-life characters he watched on television. He trained rigorously, honing his skills in the ring and developing a persona that would resonate with fans. Serrano made his debut in the wrestling circuit in the early 1980s, quickly gaining attention for his athleticism and charismatic presence. He competed in numerous independent promotions, earning a reputation for his high-energy style and ability to engage the crowd. His matches often featured a blend of technical wrestling and high-flying maneuvers, showcasing his versatility as a performer. Throughout his career, Serrano worked alongside and against many notable wrestlers, contributing to the rich tapestry of the wrestling world during that era. He often participated in tag team matches, where his teamwork and chemistry with partners shone through. While he may not have achieved the same level of fame as some of his contemporaries, Serrano's dedication and passion for the sport left a lasting impression on fans and fellow wrestlers alike. After retiring from the ring, Don Serrano transitioned into a mentorship role, helping to train the next generation of wrestlers. His contributions to the sport, both inside and outside the ring, are remembered fondly by those who had the opportunity to witness his performances. Road Warrior Animal, born Joseph Michael Laurinaitis on September 12, 1960, was an American professional wrestler, renowned for his work in tag team wrestling, alongside his partner, Hawk, as part of the iconic duo known as the Road Warriors, or the Legion of Doom in WWE. The Road Warriors were known for their unique look, characterized by their spiked shoulder pads, face paint, and intense personas, which made them one of the most dominant and recognizable teams in wrestling history. Animal's wrestling career began in the mid-1980s, quickly gaining notoriety in promotions such as the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. The team achieved tremendous success, capturing multiple tag team championships and establishing a legacy that influenced generations of wrestlers. They were known for their powerful style, high-impact moves, and the ability to connect with audiences worldwide. In addition to their success in the ring, the Road Warriors were pioneers in developing the badass persona in professional wrestling, blending elements of punk culture and athleticism. Animal's charisma and physical presence helped them stand out in a competitive industry. After Hawk's untimely passing in 2003, Animal continued to honor their legacy, making sporadic appearances and maintaining a strong connection with wrestling fans. His contributions to the sport were recognized with his induction into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2011. Road Warrior Animal passed away at the age of 60, leaving behind a lasting impact on professional wrestling and an enduring legacy as one of its greatest tag team wrestlers. Buddy Colt, born on March 7, 1942 in the United States, was a prominent professional wrestler who made a significant mark in the wrestling industry during the 1960s and 1970s. Known for his charismatic personality and remarkable athleticism, Colt quickly became a fan favorite. He was recognized for his impressive physique and technical wrestling skills, which helped him gain popularity in various wrestling promotions across the country. Colt's wrestling career began in the early 1960s, and he initially performed under the ring name the Golden Boy. He later adopted the name Buddy Colt, which became synonymous with his persona in the ring. Throughout his career, Colt held numerous championships, including the Florida Heavyweight Championship and the NWA Southern Heavyweight Championship. His ability to connect with the audience made him a valuable asset to wrestling promotions, and he often headlined major events. In addition to his in-ring accomplishments, Colt was also known for his work as a promoter and trainer, contributing to the development of future wrestling stars. He was influential in shaping the careers of many young wrestlers, sharing his knowledge and experience with the next generation. After retiring from wrestling in the late 1970s, Colt remained involved in the wrestling community, working behind the scenes in various capacities. His contributions to the sport earned him respect from peers and fans alike. Buddy Colt's legacy as a talented wrestler and influential figure in the industry continues to be remembered by wrestling enthusiasts around the world. Shad Gaspard, January 13, 1981, was an American professional wrestler, actor, and model, best known for his time in WWE as one half of the tag team Crime Time. Gaspard began his wrestling career in the early 2000s, initially performing in independent promotions before signing with WWE in 2006. He and his tag team partner, JTG, quickly gained popularity for their entertaining personas and charisma, often incorporating elements of hip-hop culture into their act. Crime Time was particularly notable for their comedic segments and energetic matches, and they became fan favorites during their tenure. Outside of wrestling, Gaspard also pursued acting, appearing in films and television shows, including roles in Get Hard and the TV series The Wrestler. His talents extended beyond the ring, as he was a fitness enthusiast and dedicated to promoting a healthy lifestyle. Tragically, Gaspard's life was cut short when he drowned while rescuing his son during a beach outing in California. He was swept out to sea by a rip current, and despite the efforts of rescue teams, he was pronounced dead days later. Gaspard's bravery in sacrificing himself for his son earned him widespread admiration and respect, with many in the wrestling community mourning his loss. In recognition of his heroism, WWE and various organizations paid tribute to him, celebrating his legacy both as an entertainer and a devoted father. Balls Mahoney, born on April 11th, 1972, was a memorable figure in the world of professional wrestling, known for his larger-than-life personality and unique style. He gained prominence in the late 1990s and early 2000s, particularly in Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, where he became a fan favorite. With his wild appearance, characterized by his long hair, colorful attire, and signature weapon, a steel chair, Mahoney captivated audiences with his high-energy performances and comedic antics. Mahoney began his wrestling career in the early 1990s, honing his craft in various independent promotions. His big break came when he joined ECW in 1995, where he quickly became known for his hardcore wrestling style and ability to engage the crowd. He was a key player during the promotion's heyday, participating in memorable matches and rivalries that solidified his status as a cult hero among wrestling fans. After ECW's closure in 2001, Balls Mahoney continued to wrestle on the independent circuit and made appearances in World Wrestling Entertainment, including the 2005 ECW Revival. Beyond the ring, Mahoney was known for his warm personality and love for his fans, often sharing personal stories and connecting with them at events. Tragically, Balls Mahoney passed away at the age of 44, leaving behind a legacy of entertainment and passion for the sport. His contributions to wrestling, characterized by his charismatic presence and dedication, are fondly remembered by fans and peers alike. Giant Gustav, born on April 25, 1961, was a renowned professional wrestler known for his towering presence and remarkable skills in the ring. Standing at an impressive height of over 7 feet and weighing around 400 pounds, he quickly made a name for himself in the wrestling world. His career spanned several decades, during which he competed in various promotions, showcasing his strength and agility that defied his size. Gustav gained notoriety for his captivating performances, particularly in tag team matches where he often displayed surprising speed and agility. His larger-than-life persona and charisma endeared him to fans, and he became a beloved figure in the wrestling community. Throughout his career, he held multiple championships, solidifying his status as a formidable competitor. Despite his success in wrestling, Gustav faced personal challenges outside the ring. He struggled with health issues related to his size, which ultimately led to a premature decline in his career. Nevertheless, he remained a beloved figure in the industry, remembered for his contributions to professional wrestling. Giant Gustav passed away on October 6, 2019, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire aspiring wrestlers and entertain fans worldwide. His larger-than-life spirit and dedication to his craft ensured that he would always be remembered as a true giant of the sport. His impact on the wrestling world remains significant, and his memory lives on in the hearts of those who admired his work, both inside and outside the ring. Nancy Benoit, born on May 21, 1964, was a talented American professional wrestling manager and performer, best known for her work in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and later in World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. She was originally from Florida and had a passion for wrestling from a young age. Nancy, who performed under the ring name Woman, was recognized for her striking looks, charisma, and ability to connect with the audience. She began her wrestling career in the late 1980s, initially working in various independent promotions, and later joining World Championship Wrestling, WCW. There, she gained prominence as a manager, notably for wrestlers like Chris Benoit and the Four Horsemen. Her character was often portrayed as a strong and manipulative figure, enhancing the storylines in which she was involved. Nancy's work in WCW and later in WWF helped redefine the role of women in professional wrestling, showcasing that they could be both powerful and integral to the narratives. In 2000, Nancy married Chris Benoit, a fellow wrestler, and the couple had a son, Daniel. Tragically, their lives took a devastating turn in June 2007, when both Nancy and Daniel were found dead in their home, along with Chris Benoit. This horrific event shocked the wrestling community and led to widespread discussions about mental health, the effects of concussions, and the darker side of the wrestling industry. Despite the tragedy that marked her life, Nancy Benoit is remembered for her contributions to wrestling and the impact she made as a performer and manager. Eric Bischoff is a name synonymous with revolutionary changes in the world of professional wrestling. As a producer, promoter, and on-screen character, Bischoff played a key role in shaping the wrestling landscape. His tenure as the driving force behind World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and his role in WWE as the general manager of Raw are well-documented milestones in wrestling history. However, one aspect of Bischoff's life that has largely remained private is his personal health struggle with hypoglycemia, a condition that has impacted him in ways many fans might not realize. Despite the challenges posed by his health, Bischoff's career exemplifies resilience, determination, and the ability to overcome adversity. This article delves into Bischoff's experience with hypoglycemia, its effects on his professional and personal life, and the lessons we can learn from his journey. In addition, we will address some of the myths and misconceptions surrounding his health struggles, offering a more nuanced understanding of the man behind the wrestling empire. What is hypoglycemia? A medical overview. Hypoglycemia, often referred to as low blood sugar, occurs when blood glucose levels fall below the normal range. Glucose, a form of sugar, serves as the body's primary source of energy. It is essential for brain function, muscle activity, and the proper functioning of various organs. When blood sugar levels drop too low, it can lead to a variety of symptoms, ranging from mild discomfort to severe, life-threatening conditions. The common symptoms of hypoglycemia include dizziness and lightheadedness. A drop in blood sugar can cause feelings of unsteadiness or vertigo, affecting a person's ability to move or function normally. Confusion and difficulty concentrating. The brain is heavily reliant on glucose for energy, and low levels can impair cognitive functions. Excessive sweating. The body often responds to low blood sugar with an overproduction of sweat as it attempts to regulate internal temperature. Shakiness and tremors. Low blood sugar can trigger involuntary muscle tremors, often felt in the hands. Fatigue and weakness. With insufficient glucose, the body lacks the energy needed for normal physical activity, leading to feelings of tiredness. Palpitations or irregular heartbeat. The body may increase heart rate to compensate for low blood sugar levels, leading to palpitations. Irritability or mood swings. Fluctuating blood sugar levels can affect mood regulation, leading to emotional instability. Severe cases, seizures or loss of consciousness. If hypoglycemia is left untreated, it can result in more severe symptoms, including seizures, loss of consciousness, and even death. For someone like Eric Bischoff, who has worked in high-stress, fast-paced environments for decades, managing his blood sugar levels is critical to maintaining both his physical health and professional performance. The demands of the wrestling industry, combined with the unpredictability of his lifestyle, have made managing hypoglycemia particularly challenging. The impact of hypoglycemia on Eric Bischoff's career. Eric Bischoff's career in professional wrestling is marked by innovation, conflict, and success. As the executive producer and later senior vice president of WCW, Bischoff was responsible for some of the most groundbreaking moments in the history of sports entertainment. His creation of Monday Nitro, the infamous NWO angle, and the battle with WWE during the Monday Night Wars remain iconic moments in wrestling history. However, behind the scenes, Bischoff's health was often a source of concern. The wrestling business is known for its grueling schedule, which involves long hours, constant travel, and an erratic eating routine. For someone dealing with hypoglycemia, this environment can be incredibly taxing. The stress of working in a competitive industry where every move is scrutinized, combined with the physical toll of constant travel and long working hours, meant that Bischoff needed to carefully manage his health just to keep up with his professional obligations. At the height of WCW's success, Bischoff was at the helm of one of the most dominant companies in wrestling. But the strain of managing a multi-million-dollar business, negotiating with top talent, and overseeing the day-to-day operations of WCW could sometimes exacerbate his condition. The frequent travel, irregular meals, and high-stress meetings were not conducive to maintaining stable blood sugar levels. In interviews, Bischoff has hinted at how difficult it was to balance his health with the demands of his career. Despite the challenges, Bischoff continued to perform at a high level, driving WCW forward and ensuring that its programming stayed at the cutting edge of the wrestling world. In addition to his behind-the-scenes role in WCW, Bischoff also became a central on-screen character in WWE. As the general manager of Raw, Bischoff participated in physically demanding segments which included confrontations and occasional physical altercations. While he was never a full-time wrestler, Bischoff was frequently involved in physical storylines that required him to take bumps and engage in live-action segments. This added an extra layer of challenge to his management of hypoglycemia. In a live TV environment, maintaining stable blood sugar levels while performing in front of millions of viewers was no small feat. Separating fact from fiction. Addressing the rumors. With a career as high-profile as Eric Bischoff's, rumors about his health and personal life have been inevitable. One of the most persistent rumors over the years was that Bischoff's hypoglycemia played a role in a backstage incident that negatively impacted his career. The story suggested that a hypoglycemic episode led to a major professional setback, but there is little concrete evidence to support this claim. Bischoff himself has never publicly cited his condition as a reason for any significant career downfall. In fact, those who have worked closely with Bischoff over the years describe him as a driven, focused, and highly professional individual. While hypoglycemia may have presented challenges in his day-to-day life, it did not prevent him from achieving success. His ability to navigate the complex world of wrestling promotion, create innovative content, and lead one of the most successful wrestling companies in history speaks to his resilience. Another rumor that gained traction over the years was the idea that Bischoff's energy levels and performance were regularly affected by his hypoglycemia. However, again, those who worked with him were quick to defend Bischoff's ability to maintain a high level of productivity. Bischoff's work ethic, sharp mind, and commitment to the business were never in question, and he proved time and again that he could handle the pressures of a demanding industry while managing his health. Managing hypoglycemia, lifestyle adjustments, and precautions. Living with hypoglycemia is a challenge that requires careful management, and Eric Bischoff has had to adapt his lifestyle to cope with the demands of the wrestling industry. While he has not gone into detail about his specific management strategies, there are general approaches to controlling hypoglycemia that would likely have been beneficial to Bischoff throughout his career. Frequent meals. For individuals with hypoglycemia, eating smaller, more frequent meals throughout the day helps maintain stable blood sugar levels. This would be crucial for Bischoff, especially given his erratic work schedule. Avoiding excessive sugar. While it may seem intuitive to consume sugary foods to raise blood sugar levels, this can cause dangerous spikes and crashes. Bischoff likely needed to avoid overconsumption of sugar to prevent his condition from worsening. Protein and fiber intake. Foods rich in protein and fiber help regulate glucose levels and provide sustained energy. Maintaining a diet that included such foods would have been an essential part of managing Bischoff's health. Regular exercise. Physical activity plays a key role in regulating blood sugar levels, but it needs to be balanced carefully to avoid overexertion, which can lead to low blood sugar. Bischoff likely maintained a moderate exercise routine to stay in shape while also keeping his condition in check. Monitoring blood sugar levels. Regularly monitoring blood sugar levels is crucial for anyone living with hypoglycemia. For Bischoff, this would have been an ongoing necessity to avoid sudden drops in blood sugar that could impact his performance or health. The importance of awareness and advocacy. Eric Bischoff's experience with hypoglycemia is a valuable reminder of the importance of health awareness, especially when it comes to less discussed conditions like hypoglycemia. While many people are familiar with diabetes, hypoglycemia is less well known despite its significant impact on daily life. Bischoff's ability to thrive in the high-pressure world of professional wrestling, despite this condition, highlights the resilience required to manage a chronic health issue while pursuing a demanding career. In addition to raising awareness, Bischoff's story serves as an inspiration for anyone managing a chronic condition while navigating a high-pressure career. His experience shows that it is possible to maintain a successful career while managing health challenges, provided there is awareness, discipline, and proper self-care. Conclusion: Eric Bischoff's legacy beyond wrestling. Eric Bischoff's legacy in professional wrestling extends far beyond his role as a promoter and on-screen character. His contributions to the industry are immeasurable, and his role in shaping WCW into a dominant force during the Monday Night Wars remains one of the most significant achievements in wrestling history. However, his battle with hypoglycemia adds a deeper layer to his story, one that demonstrates the importance of resilience and health management in the face of personal adversity. Throughout his career, Bischoff has shown that managing a chronic condition like hypoglycemia is possible even in a demanding and unpredictable industry. By addressing the facts surrounding his health struggles and separating them from the rumors, we gain a clear understanding of the challenges he faced and the steps he took to overcome them. As Bischoff continues to remain involved in the wrestling world through podcasts, appearances, and occasional behind-the-scenes roles, his legacy serves as an inspiration to all who face personal challenges while striving for success. Eric Bischoff's story is one of determination, adaptability, and a reminder that health is the foundation upon which a successful and fulfilling career can be built, no matter how demanding the industry may be.